Anti-aging, aging backwards, aging gracefully, no matter what you call it, these are my skincare repeat buys that can help you, I hope, hopefully, keep your skin looking great no matter your age. Hi everyone and welcome to Free Range Diva. My name is Cheryl and I make videos about healthy aging, green beauty, and natural living. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my skincare holy grails. These are products that have withstood the test of time. These are repeat purchases. These are products that I won't be without. And they're products that I really rely on to do the heavy lifting when it comes to keeping my skin looking its best. So I guess we'll start by my presenting them in the order that I use them. And for reference, my skin is aging. It's also normal to dry and very sensitive. In fact, I have had sensitive skin my whole life. And throughout my life, I would tend to settle on some products and use them for years. I did not make a lot of changes unless I really had to. Now that I'm in this YouTube life, I do switch out things here and there and try different things. And so sometimes my skin can handle it and sometimes it can't. So I need a core set of products that I know are not going to irritate, that are going to calm and soothe. And that's kind of going to be a theme throughout the products that I show you today. All right. This is my makeup remover and second cleanse all in one. This is the Mahalo Unveil Cleanser. This goes on like an oil cleanser, a balm cleanser. Here's what it looks like. And it dissolves makeup, removes impurities from inside the pores, removes dirt, and then you apply water and it turns from that oil into a milky cleanser that you can then use as your second cleanse and rinse away. So it's a one and done product, which is why I like it. And it's also why I keep buying it, because it works so well. This is very expensive. This is probably the most expensive product in my skincare, well, that you're going to see today. And however, I have never paid full price. Full price is $70. I got this, I believe, from ILEA for around $55. No, I take that back. I got this actually from the website. The website was having, the Mahalo website was having a sale. But I always wait and buy this on sale. You can get this at any of the green beauty retailers like ILEA, Art of Pure, Integrity Botanicals, Credo, Detox Market. Pretty much everybody carries this, and they all have sales at one time or another. And so I always get it on sale. I got notes. This has oils in it like almond and sunflower, jojoba, avocado, argan oil, kapuaku butter, tamanu. It also has herbal phytonutrients in here. It's an herbal phytonutrient infusion, and it includes herbs like gotukola and holy basil, tulsi holy basil, among others. There's papaya enzymes for exfoliation, willow bark, green tea, and French clay. So this is all about cleansing and purifying and leaving the skin feeling hydrated, not dried out. This is a luxury, this is sort of the epitome of luxury, holistic green beauty, because it does so many things, including not only cleaning, but it feeds the skin and then leaves it feeling very soft and hydrated. It is also handcrafted with organic and wild harvested ingredients. And that is why it is at the price point that it's at. In fact, you know what? I think at the end, I'm going to tally up the cost of everything, because I'm kind of curious to see how much I do spend on just like general basic skincare. But by the way, I do have a second choice that's at a little bit better price point for this, if this is still a little too much for you. I've been using a cleanser from Islet. It's the same idea. It's oil goes on as an oil, emulsifies off with water, and so that might be something you might want to check out if this is a little bit too much for you. But that is basically how I take my makeup off and really clean my skin. If you hear a slight noise in the background, white noise, it's a fan. It's ridiculously hot in here, and I had to close the windows because there was noise going on outside. In the mornings, to clean my face, I use that. I know I'm kind of embarrassed to even show you what this is, but this was a bar of Osmia's Black Clay Facial Soap. It cleans the face with saponified oils, black clay, coconut milk. It has a few targeted essential oils and Dead Sea mud. This is what the website says that this is for normal, problem, and combo skin. I started using this because my skin, I went through a period of rashes, and I needed something that would help clear that up, and this came highly recommended on Osmia's website. I've repurchased this. I think this is my third bar, and as you can see, every morning, without fail, I use this soap. If I want to clean my face at night and I have not worn makeup that day, I will use that soap. Now recently I have noticed that my skin has started to feel dry after I've used it, so I switched. Osmia also makes a pink clay soap, which is geared more for drier skin, even more sensitive skin. So I have switched to a pink, although not Osmia's pink clay soap, I switched to Herbivore Botanicals pink clay soap, but it's the same idea. They use pink clay and a lot of glycerin and things that are, you know, can treat your skin, especially if it's dry. It gives it a little more hydration. However, if I switched to Herbivores because it was half the price of Osmia and it was a bigger bar. But honestly, if I don't like it, if I use it and I don't like it, then I'll just go ahead and get Osmia's version. Or if I feel like I need to get this again, I will get this again. Either way, a clay-based soap and oil-based bar soap is my go-to, and I always have something like that that I'm using. Currently, for the last few months, I have only had one face mist in my skincare cabinet, and this is it. This is for the Heritage Store Rose Water. This has 2 ingredients. It has what they call a Vormag water, which is water that has been vortexed and magnetized to raise its vibration, and then it has rose flower oil. That's it. I use this as a face mist. After cleansing, I use it all over my body. I use it as a refresher spray when I'm hot and want to cool off, or when I want to refresh my makeup. I've been through so many bottles of this, I probably lost count. I have one in my empties and one right here. This is probably the most cost-effective product that I use in terms of the amount, you know, the many different ways I can use it. Anytime that I feel like I need something soothing, if my face feels hot, or story time. A couple of months ago, well no, not even that long, maybe a month or so ago, I put a lotion on my face that I had not used in a while. I had stopped using it because I had gotten hives, and I stopped using a whole lot of stuff until they went away. So it had been maybe 4 or 5 months since I used it, so I thought I'd get it out and try again. And long story short, it was fine during the day, but when I washed my face that night, I noticed that this area around my eyes was bright red. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and my eyes were so swollen I looked like a seal. And in addition, the rest of my face was red. So I was using like cold compresses, and my face was hot and stingy, like I had been sunburned. That's exactly what it looked like. It's what it felt like. But I had not. Indeed, the lotion that I put on had a sunscreen in it, but I hadn't been out in the sun anyway. I don't think I'd even left the house the day before. So after a few days, the redness did finally calm down and go away, and I was left with tan lines around the perimeter of my face. So again, it was like I had been burned. It was a chemical burn, I guess, from, I don't know if that lotion was expired or just my face just said, no. But this, along with my Osmia soap and the moisturizer that I'm going to talk about next, really helped calm and soothe my skin during that particular time. So before I do bring out that moisturizer, the next step that I would do is a serum. And I have two here that I use together. I've got the 20% argireline serum from Skin Diva and the Herbivore Bakuchiol Retinol Alternative Serum. So I'll talk about the Skin Diva first. This one is a very straightforward, no bells and whistles type product. It's got 20% argireline, 10% matrixyl 3000, so a good 30% of peptides, active peptides. Then it's got hyaluronic acid, aloe, glycerin, and water. This is a very watery serum. It's lightweight. It's very lightweight. It absorbs very, very quickly. So I mix this with this Herbivore Bakuchiol. They're a great complement to each other. This one is a more viscous, glycerin heavy serum, so it really feels like luxury. It just glides over the skin. You can tell you're getting a lot of hydration from this. The actives in here are Bakuchiol, and this serum, I've noticed on social media, has been getting somewhat of a lot of controversy. I don't want to get into that, but what I can say is that yes, this does have Bakuchiol in it. Bakuchiol is extracted from a plant that actually grows around the world, but in India the plant is called the babchi plant. And on the ingredient list, the second ingredient here is the Bakuchiol, but it's not listed as that. It is listed with the Latin botanical name of the babchi plant. But it is extracted from that. So it does have Bakuchiol. I don't know how much, but I'm sure if you want to know how much, you can contact the company. They'll probably tell you. This also has radish root, which I believe is a gentle exfoliator. Don't quote me on that though. It has tremella mushroom in here, which holds 500 times its weight in water. So this is extremely hydrating. You can feel it when you're putting it on. It has blueberry stem cells and plant extracts. It also has amethyst extract in here for peaceful vibrations and harmonizing benefits. And I will say that when I put this on, I do feel very peaceful and in harmony. No, really, I do. I never noticed it until I read that on the website. This beautiful purple color, you can see there, this comes from the babchi plant, eggplant, and turmeric and holy basil. It probably also comes a little bit from that amethyst as well, but it's just a beautiful all around. I rely on this especially for evening out the skin, particularly after that little mishap that I just described. I get hyperpigmentation here along the sides, and it really took a beating during that. So I have been relying on this Bakuchiol to really address that and even it out, and it is starting to lighten up those areas. It also is great at lightening up under the eye as well. So now we want to talk about my moisturizer. This is the Botanical Green Care Facial Moisturizer. It's an organic moisturizer. It basically, it's another one of those very basic products. There are no actives in here. There's only oils, aloe, and glycerin. It has a lotion-like, it's very lightweight, lotion-like texture. And again, this is it's unscented. The little scent that it has basically comes from the oils like grapeseed, apricot kernel. So you do get a little something, but it doesn't last. It's not offensive. Certainly nothing synthetic in here. And this is just a very basic. It leaves in the wintertime, if I need a little bit more than the light moisture that I get from this, I will put a couple of drops of face oil in here. Otherwise, in the summer, it's great. And you know, it's just really lightweight. All skin types, I think, would like this oil, especially if you're sensitive and you want something that's not going to mess around with your skin. For masks, I do have quite a few masks. I have used quite a few masks, but there's only one that I have repurchased. This is my third jar of the Leolani Mermaid Mask. This is what I consider to be a one and done type of mask. It has spirulina, sea clay, chlorella powder, sea algae, and fermented ingredients, all in a base of raw honey. It has sea buckthorn and flower oils like rose, lavender, chamomile. This draws out impurities, it purifies, it moisturizes, it exfoliates. You leave it on about 20 minutes, rinse it off, and your skin feels soft. It has a glow, this beautiful natural glow. It looks more luminous and more even, and it's just a one and done product. One mask does it all. Beautiful, and it's not too expensive. They call this a superfood for your skin because it also has so many nutritious ingredients in here that it feeds the skin as well. So it's actually strengthening the skin mantle at the same time that's doing all those other wonderful things that it does. Then finally, the last thing that I need is a sunscreen that has no actives, that only leaves light moisture on my skin, a light moisture layer, and protect my face from the sun. So talked about this a lot, so I'm not going to go on for very long. Babo Botanicals Daily Sheer Sunscreen. This comes in a tinted variety and an untinted. I get the untinted. This has an this has an SPF 40, and it's for extra sensitive skin on the face. Now, Babo makes a lot of products for babies and kids, so all of their products are designed to be very, very gentle, and this is another one that just has oils and aloe and all the water, all the glycerin, those types of things in it. This is designed to be non-greasy, it's non-nano, it works really well for me under makeup. So once I've applied all my other skincare for that day, putting this on just kind of locks all that in so that it doesn't interfere with what I'm going to put on top of it. And so 99% of the time when I'm wearing makeup, this is what I have on that day. I've used this for over a year. It's my second tube, and I absolutely love it. And it's not too expensive either, which is also important in a sunscreen for me. So I did tally everything up, and it seems that I spend about $202 on a group of products that I buy once, maybe twice a year. So it's not awful, but there's some room for improvement. I'm wondering if I can cut back a little bit here and there. I've already started by getting a soap that is a little less expensive, so we'll see. To be continued. So that's it. Those are my holy grails. Those are the core basic items in my skincare routine. If you have such products that you rely on throughout that have served you well throughout the years, please put them in the comments below. I'm curious, just as I'm sure you're curious about what I used. I'm curious about what you use. I appreciate any comments that you love that you will leave me. In fact, maybe it's because we have been so isolated for the last year and a half, but I love hearing about what you guys are up to. I love, finding out that Sean's headed off to a wedding, or that Jessie's been out in her garden growing vegetables, that her crop is doing really well. I do want to say that I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but some of my comments are getting eaten. I specifically want to address Kim, who I hope is watching. She's a longtime viewer, comments frequently, but her last comment, I saw a notification that it came in, but when I went to look at it, it was gone. YouTube had, I don't know, maybe because I'm getting a lot of spam or something, but the comment was gone, and I've noticed this happening more and more over the last couple of months, so I did want to say that if you've left a comment and I did not get back to you, that's the reason why. It's because I just didn't get to see it. Okay, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for subscribing and for the thumbs ups, comments. I'm just really, I'm very grateful that you are out there and that you're watching me. So with that, I'm going to wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.